All right, we are in. Let me just get this snow turned on first. Bam. All right. Ryan's enjoying some internet content.
That's fucked up.
I know. Fuck that bitch. I mean, like, glad she paid back the $30,000 right away, but like, ugh. Me and Ryan have both gone down the rabbit hole of YouTube Shorts. It's a fucking cancer, but by God, some of those things are really interesting. It actually gave me the idea of if I ever have a real new person on the channel who's not much of a gamer, going through the Ask Reddit subreddit,
Yeah.
could be interesting. It would have to be edited because
Yeah.
I've gone there. Usually when one person answers the ask, there's like 20 replies. It's like, I don't care about this shit. And you see those videos where they just narrate it. Some of those replies are like 6 years old or more. It's like, that was the interesting one. Anyways, what do we got today?
We're on Danger-esque.
Oh yeah, I remember you sampled this. You did a little and you just ran out there and fucking screamed at everybody.
Yeah. Like that.
Slightly like that. Anyways, welcome back. Doomvember. Full swing. I didn't tweet this out.
Oh, I found a rocket launcher. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. So,
Do I have any Twitters do I want to show Ryan? Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm just... Sorry if there's microphone sounds.
trying to get a feel for where I can stand here.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of room.
Yeah.
I'm just going to push that right away, see what happens. Alright.
There's a lot of things that happened.
Oh, right. Okay, so...
Oh yeah, I do have a thing to show you. What you get. It's
Oh, I was able to go up here.
So
There's the Mancubus.
So you've seen the entirety of Sunlust played through.
Yes.
So sometimes when you see these levels, you kind of get flashes of insight where you're just like, I remember somebody doing a thing that involved that.
Yeah. The maps also have, like, some stuff in it that's a little, like, tropey as far as Doom design goes.
Mm-hmm.
Although it feels kind of dirty calling anything in Sunlust tropey because all of it's very original.
It's there's a lot of things that have been done before Sunlust.
Yeah.
That they take advantage of those norms. I guess, would that be a better term for it?
Yeah. Ow.
WAD design norms, I guess. Because the actual, like, Doom staples.
Ow.
I think any kind of Doom staple events or design choices would be based on the idea of understanding it to a much higher level. I would guess. Because I've like what guns to use in what situations. Like, obviously it's not a one route solution with Sunlust, but
Yeah.
but the ammo is laid out in areas for a reason.
That's...
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. Just gotta get close enough to them.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's... I mean, obviously this is an infighting area, but...
Yeah, well...
Can I back up in here? No.
The not so obvious
The hit
part
scanners.
is, yeah, how to live through it. Wipe out some hit scanners. Give yourself a little bit of levity. Ooh, cool. That's not bad. Oh my god.
Ow. All right. Yeah, just gonna eat the melee me.
Wait, I want to show you the boys. I'm doing,
Oh.
you know, the sensory processes, and then this artist. You know, they showed this in this book.
Yeah.
You know, site, and then they made some art.
Oh.
And then they were like, "This cannot be my most fucking liked post." Because
Too
like
bad.
they're an artist. It's like, I'm sorry, man. That's how it goes.
Okay, I need to resist the temptation to grab the shotgun immediately. And grab it almost immediately instead. Ow! Oh my god, I missed the chink. I wish there was a way to import mouse sensitivity.
Oh. Yeah, that would be good. There's no way to... I heard that.
Well, no, because your mouse doesn't work exactly the same way as mine does, so... can't
well,
be used like that.
Oh, no, I meant, like, there's no settings inside Doom, I guess.
I mean, there are, but it doesn't mean anything if you're not using exactly the same mouse. Like, the sensitivity doesn't make any difference then.
Right, so it would take time to adjust it to be the right amount? Or am I misunderstanding?
I'm just saying it's not the same, so I wouldn't know what to do.
Okay.
Alright.
Whoa.
Hurts a lot. No.
Wow.
I need more infighting, gentlemen. You're not doing your jobs.
Well, he was doing part of his job. Ugh. I had I failed to mention in the previous stream, I had a very poor week as far as productivity. Because I was learning my lesson about maybe I should go to bed, but then what if I didn't? So I just sleep the entire time before work. But whoa. In my times off, I have still been playing Deep Rock Galactic again, and I'm pretty well enjoying it. Because they got some new content, new weapons and stuff. It's still a festival of grinding. Ooh, a die hole.
Like that auto switch. That lost soul saved my life, by the way.
Wow, that was incredible. This area is frightening. Oh. You thought of becoming an ice skater? Those are beautiful moves. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
I still... Yes, shotgun, please.
That was incredible. Alright. You have what they call levity.
Is that what they call it?
I don't know. Sometimes I just pick a word that sounds like that, like that's the right word, right? But, yeah, I just needed to find a new game to kill time in, so Deep Rock Galactic is filling that niche for me. because I can just... Oh, it's also a game that I can watch stuff on the side.
Yeah.
Because, well, the most difficult that it can get in that game is you can't find what you need to find, and then eventually you can get good at that. But it's, you know, I don't increase the difficulty to make more money unless I'm playing one of the more heavyweight characters like the gunner. Because he can get by. He's the guy who has the big Gatling gun. He got a new weapon. It's a fucking... It launches missiles. It's
Is it Rico's gun from Killzone 1?
No. It literally has like 9 missile shooting slots on it. And he carries it down here, kind of like that gun.
Oh.
So it just like rapid fires missiles. Digger got a sludge cannon.
Can't use that word.
That's their word. The drill man got the sludge cannon. The scout got a plasma carbine, or as Ryan calls it, the carbine. It's fine. And then I don't know what the engineer got. That's the only character I have not made any progress in, because I've always been keeping. It's like I'll play the gunner by myself because I can solo with that pretty good and do that. And then I got him to the point where he could, like, you know, prestige, where you reset back to level 1. I was like, okay, nobody's playing with me yet. Play the driller. Play Digger. Got him maxed out, so he prestige. It's like, okay, I still got 2 characters that I can play with other people. And then nobody was playing with me still. So I was like, okay, I'll play the scout. And then I got him about halfway and then stopped playing for about a year. Now that I'm back and playing the scout again, it's like, I still got the engineer.
So there is a secret. Okay. Yeah, so I need red and blue switch. So this is probably the final fight.
You want to do any saving, or you...
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, this was... So this, whichever one you went into, it locked you off from the other one. So,
really?
Yeah, that was not very cash money of them.
Huh.
Alright, so we got this. This is the only other thing I can interact with, so it's probably... I feel like these are going to lower and let more shit in.
I do like that they are spinning. That's cool.
Okay, the secret is almost definitely over this edge. I would bet almost anything on that.
An entire bottle of Kvass?
Oh.
Are you kidding?
So I can go here, too. No.
That man did not want to get stunned. Oh, no, he died.
Yeah.
It's like at the beginning of it, he was stunned, and then he just started going off. It's like, I thought this was a good gun. Oh, I heard that.
Oh. I know what's... It's an archvile jump.
What?
So when
Oh, when
archviles
he
hit
hits
you,
you.
you
Yeah.
pop up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's an archvile jump down
fuck
there.
that. That's stupid.
Well, Chris, you gotta remember, Sunlust was made for people who think they're hard. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna do what I did last time.
I will say the update that they added to Deep Rock Galactic, that was wow.
Damn.
Where it's you're fighting against a rival mining company. But the game is...
Sir!
He looks so...
Sir, this is a Wendy's!
He looks so upset. Ooh. Yeah, you don't... unsurprisingly, you don't actually shoot other dwarves. You fight off their equipment when it shows up. So... Less exciting, but about what could be expected. It's still neat.
Oh my god.
I love it when little events pop up in that game. This is weird shit.
Remember, kids. Kill pain elementals first, and you'll have a happy life.
Kill the pain now, and you'll have less tomorrow.
Kill the pain, and you will have more to gain.
You will have extra brain. Oh, you felt that. Wait, what? Is he a hit scanner?
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, you got him. Oh. Trying to get him green orbed. He doesn't want to get greened. Oh, we got greened.
Yep.
Nice. That's good eats. Maybe the Archvile jump will be fucking worth it, but it just seems so stupid to me.
Well, on levels where there's an Archvile jump, that usually means that's where the BFG is hidden, so...
Oh. How... So they had those in previous levels of Sunlust?
No, but they have them in future levels.
Oh. Wow, I hate those so much.
Sir.
God. Fucking so much fun. Oh. At least they give you plenty of ammo to deal with shit.
For now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me pull up the fucking Dune game I was talking about. Dune. Also, I needed to be very specific about what PAL PS2 I purchased because I'll refresh. I ordered a PS2 for PAL Games, which is the European area. I needed to have one that had a brick for the power supply.
Oh, okay.
And I imagine you can probably figure out why.
Yeah.
Because that will just transform the power, whatever kind of voltage I get from the outlet, that transformer will convert it into whatever that console needs it to be. So, and I have converter plugs. So that was interesting to look into. Oh my god. Oh, somebody played it, I guess.
I don't think they put enough imps in this area.
Probably not. They could have done with like 3 more at least.
I don't think I have the shells for 3 more.
Well. Oh, and there's more over there, isn't there? Or is that rockets?
Well, those are rockets, and I definitely do want those. But I'd rather not use them on imps if I don't have to.
Mm-hmm. But, Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what are some like PAL exclusive games that would be worth getting. The downside is I'm not too invested in doing that, because like there's other things I'd like to get. I think I might finally invest in a new microphone interface. Get one with 4 slots. Getting the microphones for it, these are expensive. But maybe getting a new one will stop our audio from clipping every now and then, because that still happens. And these things can show their age, but I know people who have had so many issues with microphone USB interfaces over the years.
Come to me.
Come to me, my sweet baby. Miff.
Sir?
Is he over there making jam sandwiches?
No. Sir?
I don't know, maybe he's like us. He's like okay as long as you just don't bother him in his room.
Oh, I don't think he can leave.
No?
There's a monster blocking sector there, I think.
That's interesting. Do you think you have to do it with the 2 Archviles who show up later?
Well, I think they're on the same blocked sector, so... Okay. Sir, you took 4 rockets. You don't get any more than that.
Yeah. You don't get any more vitamins.
Oh, damn. There were 15 rockets in that pile. Well, I know what happens if I hit that switch, but I don't know what happens if I hit this one.
That could be funny. I knew it would be funny.
I don't like this.
That wasn't that bad. Your brain squeeze it. Ooh. Oh, he's tracking. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm just... Oh. Sometimes I just cannot be help but be impressed with you doing things that, from what I can see, it looks like a simple maneuver for you. You're just like, yep, I know where that is behind me, so let me just circle it back around and work on killing the Revenant.
There's a certain demand of confidence for these levels, because you have to be at the point where you don't really worry about the missile, you know. It's just like there's kind of a path here and I know it's there, and
yeah, I know what you mean. Ooh, stairs?
Clouds?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh?
Ah, Sandy Peterson. Did it make those stairs, or were those stairs always there to your right?
Oh, no, it created those.
Okay, I thought so. Ah, Sandy Peterson.
I guess these are if you get stuck. But why are there so many of them?
It's interesting. Maybe if they get stuck, can they go open those doors and go through them?
In theory they could. I don't think their pathing would put them there. Because they don't really have any reason to walk away from you like that.
And there's no aggro holes.
Okay, well, there's a switch that would give me the red key.
Well, we certainly think it will.
I'm pretty sure it will. Alright, but I know that I want the... There's no way I'm doing the single segment from here. I'm just going to see.
You want the beef gun.
Yeah, definitely.
No, they're outside.
No, but they're trapped. There's a monster blocking line def on both sides of them.
On both sides?
Yeah, because they weren't
shit.
they weren't moving forward or backward. They were just walking left and right.
I thought they were just really wanting to kill you. boy. Well, it's Christmas. It's Christmas week.
I'm making jam.
Yeah. You're making that spaghetti sauce, smearing it around at reckless abandon. The police are calling. I'm worried.
The police are calling me.
Yeah.
I can take the armor instead of the health.
It's like that one guy who ordered Domino's every day. And then he didn't for 11 days. And the Domino's store got worried.
Huh.
So they went out and they sent one of their delivery drivers out and saw that the lights were on, but nobody was answering the door, so they trespassed. And apparently the guy had a stroke. I don't know how he was still alive. I don't really follow it to an intimate detail, but he lived. They saved him.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, in the
Oh.
wow. And then at the end of the story, they were interviewed by the news on America to Tomorrow's Today or whatever. And the ending of the story pissed me off. It's like, loyal customer for 10 years. Hey, something's wrong. Oh my God, this man is almost dead. And then they get brought on to the news and they talk about him. It's like, well, you guys all did a great thing. Here's free tickets for everybody who works at this Domino's to go see Captain America's Civil War.
Wow.
The moment that showed up in the video I was watching, I just said, fuck you. Are you kidding me? You guys did a good job. It literally saved a man's life. Go see a movie. What? No. That's so fucked.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like, I'd rather just feel good about the thing we did. Christ. Yeah, it's you know what it reminds me of? My I think my managers more likely did it as a reaction to people leaving, cuz
yeah, this is a hard choice.
The mega choice.
Blue armor?
Yeah.
So, blue armor, technically speaking, is the better option because it sets my armor to 200, whereas this only gives me 100 additional health.
Yeah.
So, and blue armor increases the amount of damage resistance you get too.
Yeah. Oh, but what I was saying was, I think my managers were just kind of worried about people leaving. So, somebody actually had called in and said, I gotta go home, something came up. And then I got contacted. They said, hey, can you come in early? I was like, yeah, I can get there. And then turns out things worked out and she was able to come back in. That's when I was basically like, I was already in my shirt and tie and everything, and I get the phone call right before I'm about to head out the door. I was just like, well, I guess I'll just hang out.
Yeah.
And let her get her money.
Yeah.
And my bosses were literally like, hey, that was really good of you to offer to cover someone's shift, like in a pinch. We're gonna give you money for that. I was like, oh, okay. It's like not even that much, but sure. And it was taxed because they did it through the fucking.
Well, yeah, that's the legal way.
So it was even less.
All right.
It was just like it felt like such a. Hey, you work here. It was just like fucking. I don't even know what it ended up being at that point. I can't remember. It was just it was just such a little amount. It felt like do you are you taking me seriously? Like this feels like I didn't work. You shouldn't give me any money. And you giving me this, it feels like a fucking gold star. Like it just unnecessary pandering compliment shit. I don't know. Ooh. It just felt little. Because why would you do it, and why would you do it in that amount? It was weird.
All right, that did not go very well. Maybe we'll do it with rockets.
That'll stun them. That'll crinkle them real quick. Oh yeah, and then yeah, I think I told you about this before. People at other properties that are not run by our company or managed by our company, they all get paid more than us.
Oh.
By a pretty good amount. And you know, we had a good amount of people leave. We had people try and get us raises and all, you know, stuff like that. And you know, depending on who your board of directors is, you know, maybe they will actually get you a raise. Unfortunately, this year, the budget for staff, they spent a lot more than they normally do. So I kind of understand why there was no raise. But then
I don't. It's not my problem they mismanaged it.
Well, we also had that. What they did was they let go of a good number of people, and then a couple employees just quit in the middle of their shift, and we were just bare bones skeleton crew. And then some other situations happened, and yeah.
Gotta take that blue armor.
But, you know, when it was like, hey, is there going to be a raise outside of the normal every year you get a raise? And, yeah, they said no. But that didn't change them from wanting certain team members to get additional responsibilities.
No.
Yeah. Let me double check something. Yeah, that was my thing. It's like, you can call me a lead on my shift, but if you're not paying me more, I'm not a lead. Like, I can't tell people what to do. They make the same amount of money as me. The only thing I have over them is experience. There's a lot of people who don't give a shit about that. But so then they did this fucking thing, and I'm pretty sure I told you about this, where it's like the lead for each of the shifts will get a bonus incentive at the end of the month.
Oh yeah?
And when I heard that phrase, I was like, oh, so no raises. And what it ends up being is like $100. Which is going to get taxed, and it's going to get dropped down to like maybe $80.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, whatever. You know what? And I basically just told them, it's like, this is the stuff that you're asking me to do is stuff I already do. Whatever. It's like, when I see stuff that needs doing, I just do it. And, it's just very, very humorous.
I wouldn't think that shit's funny. It'd be like, you guys are assholes.
Yeah. Well, it all depends on who's on the board and what our budget actually is. Which, you know, the circumstances I can't really go into because it could potentially reveal the company I work for. But basically, we hired some people in a particular way that cost money to hire them. Because nobody, Actually, I'm not 100% sure about this, but my boss at the time just was not hiring anybody. And, you know, as time has gone on and I talked with my coworkers, it's because he had pretty high standards.
Yeah.
Obviously not high enough because he hired the 2 people who walked off the job. Well, they did that when new management came along, so whatever.
He hired people who were loyal to him and only him.
Well, evidently not, because four of us and most of the housekeeping staff are still there, who have been there since he's been there. But anyways, yeah, I think people who were applying were just not up to the job, so he had to hire people who have done the job, but it's going to cost money to hire them, so it's like there's a good chunk of change down the drain several times this year. And a lot of overtime.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, we almost... I think I got a raise out of season at my last property like once or twice. Out of season being not just a yearly one. Maybe once.
I am not happy with the secret. I don't know where it is. Oh my god. I don't like hear any audio cues, so I don't think it's like a line def secret. It's not that. The only other thing I can think of is that it's behind the keys, but that doesn't make sense because, I mean, there's only 13 enemies left. So, like, once they're, like, they're probably behind this door, and once they're dead, that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
So, why would they put a secret after all the content, you know?
I don't know.
I don't know me, Chris. Don't fucking tell me that.
So anyways, here it is. Here was the bonus payment I got for not covering someone's shift. It was $25 gross, but it had to be taxed, so it ended up being about $17.58.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, don't.
I'm gonna give you my pocket change.
Don't give it to me. Like, I didn't do it for fucking. It's just incredible. It really isn't even about the amount. It's like, why would you even give that to me at all as like a gesture? It's so weird. It just rubbed me wrong.
I gotta know where this secret is.
Okay.
I gotta know.
I'm just waiting on that Christmas bonus to come in, so I can finally, because, like, you know, I finally double checked my Amazon wish list. What's up? Oh,
what?
Just hit the tilde key one more time. There you go.
Okay. So apparently it is just barely possible to run. Oh my god, I don't know if I even want to do that.
Don't you want to be able to say that you did it? Anyways, I'm going to talk... Oh!
Wow.
Ryan that guy. That's all it was.
I mean, a soul sphere is a big deal.
Oh yeah, you do still have more fight going. Yeah, so I also want to get the Retro Tank 5X because this Frame Meister is not going to last forever. And the Retro Tank is... Wow! And the Retro Tank 5X is incredible. And that Framemeister Mini is like, that's old-ass hardware. That thing is old. And the OSSC is a little bit too involved. Wow! The OSSC is a little bit too complicated for me to fully, like, take advantage of. Ooh! If I paid enough, if I cared enough to get into the nitty-gritty of, you know, retro gaming, I could probably wrap my head around the OSSC, but it's
How do I guess start off with rockets.
I also I already told you about this. I want to get a new entertainment center to put all the consoles in.
How?
Because I already don't have enough room. Maybe a bigger TV. I could put that TV over there and it could be my main monitor. Which I know most PC gamers would just be like, your brain is crooked. But like, I edit videos. If I have a bigger visual in front of me, I like that. I like that more than having like a higher refresh rate monitor. Because I cannot perceive refresh rate. And I think people who say they can perceive it are lying. Ooh. Oh my god, he's just clowning on him. The manager is in town.
Yeah, this is what I want.
Wow.
He can't shoot up here.
Does he? It has splash damage too, right?
He does, and that's what's helping me kill the paint elementals.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's great.
He can't hurt himself with splash damage, though. He's immune to it.
Yep. He is himself his own mob. What else am I thinking? What else? Oh yeah, I also want to put more money into the rest of my Christmas bonus. I'd like to put into more investments.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and parse that out properly, because you know, you watch enough people who made money talk about how they made money, and you start going, maybe I shouldn't just buy shit, or just throw it in a savings account and forget about it.
Yeah. Sometimes it makes me think, you know, maybe people who have lots of money are just good at making money and using it.
I did see one guy, he had a very weird bit of advice. He said, don't take advice from millionaires, because once they make $1 million, they go into conservation mode. Look at what billionaires do, because they didn't fucking stop. They didn't stop once they hit $1 billion, or rather, they didn't stop when they hit $1 million. They kept fucking going.
I know this level.
Seems a little goofy.
Ruins of Scania.
Maybe they will have bread soda.
Bread soda. Oh, I can see the exit.
Ooh. Another banger track.
Yeah.
He brought out the stylophone. Just went diddle-diddle-doo, diddle-diddle-doo with his stylus.
Alright, so we get the chain gun and the shotgun. Oh, and there's a bunch of free bullets at the spawn. Alright.
Could you imagine, do you think you would enjoy a stylophone, Ryan?
I don't really know what one is.
It almost looks like a tiny little motherboard thing, but it has a bunch of copper contacts on it.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, and you just use it, and you can basically play MIDI music.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah.
I seen one guy showing off like how to play it, and he showed off when you have two. when you get good enough, you can play 2 of them. And of course, he did the Doom theme. He's been like, do 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 do. It was great.
Oh my god, this track is good.
Whoa, bad room. Was that you backtracking, or was that a new room?
No, this is... Why is there an arch file?
There's a lot of new stuff around.
Oh my god. Sir, this is a Wendy's! Holy crap! I was like, alright, yeah, I'm digging it. This is a cool map. I got some cool stuff. The music's bopping. And then I push one button and the whole map just fucking unfolds on me.
Wait a minute. You mean the exit's over there and I have to move the walls? Hmm. Oh.
Alright, well, yeah, we'll go in here again.
That was the sound of Mancubus.
That was a spider mastermind.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually they just sound like...
Well, yeah, when they're just walking around. Can I go in? I can go in here.
Hmm.
Ah, double-barreled shotgun. Okay, that makes the other room possible.
Oh, right. Yeah, here's the cover box to the Dune PS2 game.
Oh.
Like, it looks interesting, but then the game looks like this. Whoops. There you go. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, you're walking around doing stuff, but like, what the fuck?
It reminds me of Alter Echo. The character designs.
Yeah. Ah, there's the Baron.
Oh.
Baron Harkonnen.
Alright, so we're gonna push this button. Anyways, I just started blasting. Okay, the Archfile's busy.
The Occupado. He's once again asking for you to not intervene. Oh my god! Ooh! Good stun. Whoa! That was good.
Alright, I am wounded and afraid. Hello.
Hello, is this the Wendy's? No!
Oh, I got him.
Ooh, beef chomp.
He's easy. He's just a big imp.
He's got too much fucking health. I hate them.
He's got so much blood in him, he turned extra red.
I was gonna ask you, did they do a good job with Baron Harkonnen in the new Dune movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not as like in the first movie. They made him much more. I can't. Yeah, like he's much more rambunctious, I should say.
Not as
but
conniving.
In this one, he is like super plotting. Like he's got like Lex Luthor vibes almost.
I saw how they did him in the old movie, where it's like, you know, he doesn't carry his own weight. Like in the books, they described like he does not carry his body. He has like this whole thing that carries him.
Yeah.
And in the original movie that David Lynch did, he just had like a bunch of belts on him.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, you worked with what you had. In the new Dune movie, I see him in like a fucking pool of ooze. And I don't know what the fuck that is.
That missile tried.
Yes. I don't know what that pool of ooze is, but then I saw a screenshot. Oh my god. Then I saw a screenshot of him, like, way up above a dude.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? Is that just his chair? Whoa! Like, I'm really curious to see the new Dune movie, but once I finish the book. Oh yeah.
Do you want to go see it? I mean, I have off tomorrow.
Well, I need to finish the book. Yeah, I want to.
I mean, you've already gotten as far as the movie goes.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they did a good job, but they did not have enough time to actually recreate the story.
I also just, I don't know how they're going to translate all of the inner thought stuff, like the very subtle nuances of having a conversation in that universe.
Well, obviously, they're just going to omit a lot of that because the average person doesn't have the attention span anymore for something like that, so they just wouldn't even be in the...
Yeah. Those...
My hole!
For me, those are the best parts, is just when these conversations come up and you realize that there are many things going on in this conversation, and it's frightening.
Yeah. I wish I was a good enough writer that I could compose a conversation like that.
Well,
it's like if you're paying close enough attention, you can see things inside of things going on. Well,
the thing with Dune is that it more or less spells it out for the reader. It's a lot of things for the characters because of who they are and where they are and what they're talking about and what it could mean, because they're all politically involved. So
this is a cool little scene. You're like, you're gonna go die in there.
I don't think it's definitely good writing. I don't think it's that complicated because it can be, well, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating it. But I know that I've read. I mean, it's not like fucking Nietzsche, you know. He can write one sentence and it's like,
it's not Dostoevsky.
Yeah, it's like, you know, that's the stuff where it's like you just said so many things with like 2 sentences, and now I have to think about that. Like, it's nothing like that. It's just the way that the story is structured and your setting and your characters. It's like this one conversation, you get, you know, you can, if your reader is paying attention, they'll understand based on the tension that the characters are feeling, because you're telling us about it, that there's more to this. Yeah. I was gonna say, did you know that there's also like a mini series of Dune?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never watched it though.
Yeah. I'm curious about that. I think I looked them up a little bit. I think there was like a movie, a miniseries, and I think there was another movie. But I don't know. I think they try to go into the other books. But
I can't remember. Did I? I did not pick up a Berserk on this one. Sir, oh my God! You need to remember that this is a Wendy's.
You need to bear in mind that you are in a place of business that sells square-shaped burgers.
Yeah. Square-shaped because we don't cut corners.
I love these men.
They're one of my favorites too.
They look like they have just this big baby face.
Yeah.
They just look at you with these big dumb blue eyes, just like, why you shoot me? You know what? You know what they make me think of? They make me think of fucking Stewie. Because they got a giant football-shaped head, and then they go ooh, when you stagger them.
I want the ammo these guys to have down here. They got everything.
The Lord hath delivered upon thine. Oh, because I'm.
Oh, there's stairs. Wonderful.
Because I still have Dune on the brain. I'm trying to think.
Ah. The path is revealed.
The stuff. Actually no. One of my other favorite things. It's like there's such a huge emphasis about the planet Arrakis, and it's like, you know, there's a bunch of mystery around it, and there's one thing I haven't quite figured out yet, and maybe I need to finish the book first. But you know how the Arakian people call the worms makers.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, there's something to that. And my first thought was, you know, they make the spice, probably. Like, that would make sense. They're always around it. I'm expecting there to be a little bit more. And then, you know, Paul goes into another one of his drug-induced clairvoyant stupors. And then he like, you know, sees the future and the past and the possibilities and all that shit. And he sees, or maybe this was his mom. I don't know, but one of them fucking saw a sandworm. And the revelation for them was that it had drowned. And I haven't figured out what the significance of that is.
I need to go.
Yeah.
Why? Oh my god.
That was great.
They didn't even give me a rocket launcher or plasma yet. Oh. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I don't remember you saving it all, so. But yeah, one of the fucking psychomabobules, they saw a sandworm and it had drowned, and that was where that whole clairvoyant trip ended, and I was like, what does that mean?
Water.
Well, yeah. I already know that there's water on the planet. They demonstrated that earlier.
Like, yeah, but like enough water to drown a sandworm? That's a lot of water.
Yeah, and I know that they have a lot of water stored up because Kynes kind of taught them, keep saving up water and eventually we're going to change this planet. It's not going to be in your lifetime, nor your children's, nor your children's children's, nor even your children's children's children's. But you know the exact amount that you need to harvest for water for us to then make this planet livable. And it's like, that's their entire society's goal. It's like, that's fucking incredible. So what does a sandworm drowning have to do with anything? It's like, was there water before? Is there water like that now?
Maybe the collection of water is going to cause the destruction of the old dune. The dune that will no longer be.
Yeah. I mean, that's the idea.
And then maybe it's just prophesizing that they'll succeed.
Maybe. I mean, he's perpetually just being like, I don't want the big intergalactic jihad, but I keep seeing it.
More bonermen.
God, look at him go. Wow.
No. That's the last thing you should revive. That's the last thing that should happen. Man, these are getting pretty brutal, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
mean, I know what to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
You know. But I assume when it comes to the worms being called makers, I assume I'm right in that they make the spice.
Probably.
Yeah. What I don't know is like
they're worm eggs.
that was my thought, but like there'd be way more worms.
Unless it takes a really long time for one to grow.
Yeah, they could start out real small, but then they haven't talked about any infantile version of those worms even once.
It also would take a lot of water. But think about a creature that big, how much water is in it?
Yeah, that's another thing that I thought about is like when they say it had drowned, I was like, I don't know what you mean about that, but like if that thing died, there would be a lot of moisture. Like I did think about that. It's just like it's those little mysteries about the planet that I'm holding on to. Those are the things that have me hooked. You know, Paul and his mom going on their fucking psychic brain magic quest and leading the people, and it's like, you are now B story for me. You are the Jerry Seinfeld of this story. I am now here to just to know about the mysteries.
You want to know about the plot?
No, I want to know about the setting. The plot has become like my side interest. It's like, dude, Paul wants revenge on the Harkonnens.
Let's try going out this way.
Hawat, through fear, thinks that Jessica is the one who betrayed him because that's what Harkonnen told him.
I know what to do. Oh my gosh, I know what to do.
And, you know, Paul is already becoming a fucking messiah. He's got a kid. Jessica's got his sister, and she's basically an ancient being at the age of 2. It's like, yeah. You're going to lead the Arakian people, or you're going to try against the Empire. And we'll see how that goes, but I want to know what the fuck's going on with that planet.
Yeah, do you guys use sunscreen or not?
I've just taken up the interests of Liet Kynes. That's it.
You seek the information of the seekers.
Yeah, I'm curious. That's what's got me fascinated.
All right, so what we do, gentlemen.
Oh,
I'm giving you a job.
that was interesting.
Oh, they didn't do their job well enough. Yeah, I want them to infight the Archvile.
You poise yourself behind his tight-ass booty. Man, he just swaps right to you immediately.
Yeah, whatever hits him, he will immediately change aggro to. I thought that would end his life, and it did not.
Oh. Yeah.
Sir?
Another one of those fucking videos where, you know, wealthy person talks about how they made money. The ones with Shaq I still find the most fun.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, I heard you guys talking about something that's going to change everything. It was Google. It's like, I want to invest in your company. It's just funny shit. He fully admits he's just like, it's just right place, right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also just talked about how great the Nest cameras were. He's like, I'm in another country, and someone knocks on my door, and it comes up on my phone. He's like, I'm going to give this company some more money. Because that's incredible. And it is. And then Amazon bought them.
The only thing I don't like is a lot of that technology comes along with stuff that takes away privacy. You know, it's like,
definitely.
It's not that you get a camera that you can use at your door. Yeah. It's you get a camera that you and the government and anyone who knows how to hack computers, you know, everyone gets a fucking turn with your, you know, Nest camera. So
it's just Bonzi Buddy, but he got smarter.
Son of a bitch, you're right. It was always Bonzi Buddy, wasn't it?
He really does just want to help us. He just doesn't realize that he's helping everybody.
When you help everyone, you commit atrocities.
But yeah, the one video that I'm speaking of in particular, and
wow, he got hurt so bad he got knocked off his platform. Oh.
The one video that I'm thinking about in particular is that when Shaq was talking to somebody, the guy was telling him,
"Ow,
he's
a bitch,"
and he was like correcting Shaq. He's like, "No, you're rich, I'm wealthy." And Shaq's just like, "Okay, what's the difference?" And you know, he takes out a piece of paper. He's like, "Pretend this is $100." He rips it in half. He says, "You put half of that away, and you do whatever you want with the half." And he said, "Here's what I do." And he rips it in like a third and or rather a quarter and then 3/4. He says, and he puts the big piece away. He says, "This is what I do. I put this much away, and then that 25%, do whatever you want." And I was just sat there. I was thinking like, yeah, making money sure it sure is nice when you can afford everything with 25% of the money you make.
Yeah,
it's like, but I get what you're getting at. Like, invest what you can and don't be stupid about it. Or hell, even save what you can. Like, if you can't invest or you don't know how to invest, saving is fine.
Yeah, until you know record inflation.
Is better than spending it all.
No. That's the thing with inflation. Inflation is somebody taking your money. So if you don't spend it, you just get your money taken.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I'd rather have enough money on the side to get a replacement vehicle or be able to afford a replacement vehicle if ever the situation arises, because that shit can happen. I don't want to have all of my money put in stuff that fluctuates.
Yeah, I get it, but you know, there's plenty of things you can put your money into that pretty much always just gradually go up. You know, it doesn't have to be erratic investment, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I've thought about when a 401k was finally explained to me, I realized that's not a bad idea. Granted, it's just other people who I have to believe are smarter than me making the most, like, baby-safe investments.
Yeah.
And it just very slowly goes up. But it also, I mean, like most...
You absolute son of a bitch.
Like most things, it requires you to trust the people who run the 401k.
Yep.
So, it's like there's... Wherever you're putting your money... Actually, no, whatever you do with your money, there's a degree of trust. It's like, is this candy bar gonna actually be edible? Well, it has the last 100 times I've bought it, so good track record. But, yeah, so money's a complicated thing. It is, but it isn't. Just don't buy so much stuff that you don't fucking need. But don't forget to get things that you want, otherwise you'll be depressed. It's easy. I mean, I finally stopped, or rather, I haven't completely stopped, but you know.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
You were ignoring pain chances too much.
For about 2 months, I was not grocery shopping. Probably closer to 3 months. Because I just wasn't leaving myself enough time to do it. I was just sleeping. And that's why I was always going to the corner store by my work, buying overpriced food, or going to 7-Eleven, buying pre-made food.
Well, that's the death squad.
And, or buying fast food. And it's like, I just didn't go grocery shopping for months. And then the other day, I was just like, I just want to make sandwiches for work again. Is way cheaper. So I stopped at Target and I bought lunch meat and bread. Like,
it's nice sometimes too, just eat something you made.
Yeah. And I'm not picky on my sandwiches. It's like I can make them I can make a sandwich in like 3 minutes before work. Meat, cheese, condiment. Put it in a bag, go to work. Is that enough food for a lunch? No. But it'll get me through the workday. And, you know, Target is on the way back from work, so very convenient for me. I might just stop there from now on.
Man, this fucking MIDI is off.
I know!
I'd let this guy play at my birthday party. Whoa. Not this Mancubus, though. He fucking sucks ass, and I hate him.
Yeah, he'd be really bad at tag. A little bit too good at touch football.
He has no hands to hold the ball, though.
Well, there is no ball in touch football.
There isn't?
No.
What?
Oh, wait. Maybe there is.
There's no ball? How the fuck do you play?
I just remember. Oh, no, no, touch football. Yeah. Okay. So there is a ball, but you don't tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just rip the tassel. So maybe he would actually be really bad at that one.
He would just incinerate you, and then he would get a foul. All right. Oh, give me that shotgun. I want that.
Whatever happened to those sports games that came out in like the aughts, and where it was like super violent orc football.
Orc football?
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a fucking game. I'm not imagining that. They're like just blood ball or whatever. It's like, what happened to those fucking games? I want like a really well made one of those because they were neat.
Well, you can't use the gamer word and stuff anymore, so like all the edge got taken out of those types of things. So, like, I am a fucking retard.
You can still say that on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can also say cracker.
You can say whatever you want on YouTube.
Well, that's not actually true. But
fuck you, YouTube.
you can get pretty damn close to saying whatever you want, as opposed to Twitch.
Yeah.
For Twitch, yeah. I never want to stream on Twitch. It's like I understand. You know.
Oh, you motherfucker! You little fucking turd burglar.
I think it was Riley who said that people on Twitch understand like the niche of old games,
Yeah.
Like there's a community for that on Twitch, and Riley was saying you could probably do better on Twitch, and I was like, man, I don't. For one, I don't like how Twitch handles anything, and two, I don't trust myself or you enough to like. We'll say a word in a very inoffensive way, and all it takes is one person to go, "Ooh, I can cause trouble." And they just flag it. And it's like... What? Because, you know, there's plenty of streamers that get away with saying pretty heinous shit, but nobody reports them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's community policing. But, you know, fair enough. But...
You know, Twitch is like the poster child for why we need a police department, and you can't defund the police and work with a community. Because the community will be like, "Ooh, did you hear about that rumor about that person? Ooh, I don't like them.
Let's go shoot them."
Let's fucking accuse them of something they didn't do, and then kill them in the street.
Let's break into their house and smash their stuff and tell them we don't like you. And then eventually they'll just move.
Yeah.
Oh, that wall. That wall here. Is that one of the walls that opens up and has enemies? Because that gray one.
Oh, that?
It looks like it's one.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
It just looks out of place, so.
Well, you could tell by how all the
Yeah.
line defs in it. That's 100% too elaborate to not be. All right. Correct option was selected. I don't... So, I get the impression there's a rocket launcher here because they bothered to give me rockets, but if I remember correctly, you can't actually...
There it is.
Oh, yep.
And you missed it.
It's fine. I just wanted to get out of there.
Yeah. How did they get it to drop? Oh, no. Was it on an invisible...
No, it was on there's a pillar there.
Oh, I couldn't remember. I have such bad fucking memory with stuff like that. Like, I have to actually see a thing move. Like, that's why with secrets in these games, it's tough for me.
You have T-Rex brain. You can only see moving things.
I just like whenever like I completely understand when you hit a button and you're just like, I heard something open. It's like I heard that too, but the fucking textures in Doom are so like muddy and shit. It's like I don't even know what I'm looking for, and then you'll be like, oh, was that like sliver of pixels over there? What do you mean? You're like, just watch this, and then you hit it. You just, like fucking Doom guy SR60 so fast he's got G-force on his face where it's like a leaf blower hit. And then you're just like, see, so right here it's like what's the SR stand for?
Strafe run.
Oh, okay.
Just the chain gun.
Baby man. Little baby man.
I do like bullying them with the chain gun.
Yeah, it looks just in time for the door too. Yeah, they look so fucking offended. Oh, they're great. Ooh,
Die.
smooth.
Do not approach.
Except with gifts. Then slowly. I am still popping them melatonin to help me sleep.
Oh yeah? Does it work?
Yeah. Because, you know, sometimes if I stay up too late and then I try to go to sleep the next night, I'm laying there for like 2+ hours and I'm just getting angry. And it's just because things are going through my mind, and I know that there's things that you can do, like the whole counting sheep thing.
Yeah. Sir, you were being shot. You have to be staggered.
Yeah.
That's the law. Oh, I fell in the fucking hole again.
The whole counting sheep thing, that works. You could just count, but you need to focus on the number. Oh. Like, what I used to do is I would just count up. And I would visualize the number in my head so that nothing else was occupying the space in my brain if I could help it. It's like I'm thinking of the number 1 and I'm trying to visualize the number 1. It's like it worked some of the time, but man, brain is a computer and it's fast. I was just like straddling, counting up from 1 and above, and just like immediately bounce to another thought, 2, bounce to another thought, 3 more thoughts, 4. It's like it doesn't always work.
Yeah. That does remind me, though, of one of the characters in Knights of the Old Republic 2. Mm-hmm. So no matter how much the person likes you, you find out after a very long time in the game that literally every second that they are conscious and not actively talking about something, they are constantly going over the rules of a card game in their head. And the reason is because it was a trick that they were taught to resist Jedi mind tricks. And he's very paranoid about what is real when he's around Jedi. So he's just like, as long as he's focused on that, he knows that whatever is happening is authentic, and you're not just playing tricks on him. Even if you've done nothing to like garner his suspicion or anything, he's just like, I need to be prepared. I live in a world where I can't trust reality because of you guys. So
if he can't think about the rules of that card game over and over and over and over, he knows something's wrong.
If he's really concentrating on it, he can resist it because he actually is force sensitive, but he doesn't know it. and it's turned into this form of meditation that allows him to resist Jedi influence.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea. I honestly thought you were going to go into like I thought it was going to go into solipsism or something.
No. It's I just thought it was cool because it's like, yeah, he has really bad trust issues because it's like, I don't know what's real for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it seems like everything's wonderful right now, but I don't know what's really going on unless I do this.
Yeah. No, because if you're hanging out with a Jedi, he could just be fucking with you the whole time.
Yeah. Okay, so this time I'm gonna fuck with the Mancubus using the rocket launcher because I'm a big boy.
Smooth. Is this gonna be our die hole?
I can't worry about what's behind me. No. Yeah, I have to push through all the revenants with the rocket launcher and just focus on what's real. I can't pay attention. I can't pay attention to the pain elementals.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Actually, I wonder if I can fight off the...
Oh, they're there. Oh, shit. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I ignored my own advice. When in doubt, kill all pain elementals first.
And then we didn't. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Nice. No, that was good.
Just watching him coast along.
Yep. I didn't even know that they were spawning when you walked by there.
Well, they don't spawn. They're actually all inside tiny elevators up here. So they're like in their own little holes, and then the elevator pushes them up when you walk by.
Gotcha. I didn't even realize that was happening.
Yeah.
I don't know how you knew. Did you see it earlier and I just missed it?
It's just a map design thing. I know that that's how they do that. If you watch carefully, you could see them, like, move upwards.
Well, yeah, it's just I didn't know it was happening in this spot when you were crossing that threshold.
Oh, yeah, I knew about that. I just figured I couldn't actually take them, so I didn't want to... Ah, there's a lot of them there. I need to use the rocket launcher for that.
That's one dirty alleyway I don't want the Archvile gang to show up in.
Oh, God.
He's like, look what we have here.
What?
Robbie Rotten, but just replace it, just the Archvile. Like,
Oh
literally, like the character model, everything. He's like walking at you like...
Oh yeah, when he aggroes instead of the weird alien noises he makes, it's just dun 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 dun.
And then you shoot him and he goes, "Not me!"
Robbie Rotten.
On the count of 3, you will no longer be. Whoa! You didn't have to do that. I just think the Archvile's fucking animations would work quite well with him.
It is a very dramatic pose he strikes when he revives things.
Same with the Revenant. Actually, Revenants honestly would work too, just because they're so like. Do. Hey, wow. Really swiped him clean. As everyone's favorite helicopter pilot said.
Oh my God. Can't believe you remembered that.
Yeah, it's such a weird line. Swiped him clean. Was it him who said that, or was it Leon?
The helicopter pilot,
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Why did you say that? And then, like, after you've known this man for, like, maybe the past 30 minutes, like, Leon laments and cries out his name when he gets shot down. It's great. That's a.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The Revenant got beat the fuck up.
This is a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh fight. Skull Knight versus Big Knight.
Skull Knight versus Big.
Large Knight. One is skull, one is large. My new card game. Oh! What? Why did that happen?
Because I pressed spacebar.
Seemed a little delayed.
Yeah, I was pretty delayed.
That's funny. I like that one.
I was born delayed. How do I get the... It's marked as a secret, too.
You got 200 enemies left.
How do I open these bars? This is another one of those secrets that's going to eat at me until I figure it out. Like, this doesn't do anything because it doesn't go anywhere. I don't think that goes anywhere. And then this doesn't seem to do anything either.
Wait. Well.
Oh my God. Did you see that?
Yeah.
But that's what... I was going to walk past too. Good eye, Chris. Holy shit. Fucking stupid.
I hate this game.
I don't like this secret. This is a shitty one.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, you got blue and yellow. Yep.
You couldn't just let me have the plasma gun.
He's just gonna start going around making jelly sandwich.
Just like Brock in Pokemon.
Yeah. What's up? Brock. Jelly donuts. I made jelly
Hey,
donuts
there we
for
go.
everyone.
Now you have to kill your own creation.
How about a hot dog? I have my trusty frying pan.
He killed himself with his own splash damage.
Really? He can do that?
Yep.
Why does he get hurt by his own splash damage, but Biggest McGinnis doesn't?
The original 2 boss enemies, the Spider Mastermind and the Cyber Demon, have immunity to splash damage hard-coded in.
Huh. But the Archvile, new enemy. Okay.
Archvile's not actually considered to be a boss.
Yeah, no.
Just a very hard enemy.
Yeah. Very,
there we go.
Very, very frightening.
All right, so I got not even half of the enemies. There are only 3 more items. And I don't have that much ammo. Of course. Of course you would.
Hey, more ammo.
1 chain gun.
That's right.
In exchange for all of that plasma ammo I just used.
Oh, more bullet.
I just hear imps.
Probably behind the walls.
No! No, actually,
Oh,
no.
I saw them. They were in the caves.
I don't fucking care. I'm going back down.
What a good time. Actually, yeah, oh my god, this music, it just reminded me of Risk of Rain 2.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the way it kind of flows and then escalates with the guitar.
And the Mancubus fucking zaps me. Oh.
Whoa.
No!
We're about to do the MK Ultra.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I don't either. Still don't know what that is. That was the thing where they were like, here, take LSD. Let's see what happens. Is that what that
Yeah.
was?
We found out that the Russians were doing experiments to see if they could make telekinesis real.
Yeah.
And they were like, we should do the same thing. How do we do it? Drugs. Okay.
Well, we're kind of at war with drugs, but since it's not a person...
Since legally they are not people.
kind of don't care, honestly.
Hey, there we go. Alright, that was good. I'm gonna save scum that.
Oh, yeah. I seen this...
Damn it.
That's fine.
Hard drive's just gonna fill up with
No.
bum recordings.
No, the nice thing about Shadowplay is it's not uncompressed like Fraps. When I used to record with Fraps, those videos were uncompressed. Just raw fucking video, audio, and those files were big. It was awful.
Those files had meat on their bone.
Yeah, it was awful.
You could smell the juice on them.
You could smell the bits and the bites. But I seen another one of those fucking stupid... Another one of those videos of a guy giving advice that's like...
Ah,
Oh, there's a thing over there.
this is now a team fight.
Well, I think we know what at least 100 of the enemies are. Hey, drew them all out into the middle. Nice.
Spider Mastermind is getting mauled to death.
That's too much noise. But, yeah, I saw another one of those fucking videos where a guy had advice about a thing. And,
Oh no.
I have mixed feelings on it, but I get his point. And he was saying, you know, people shouldn't buy homes.
People should buy homes.
Right. And the reason for his advice that people should not buy homes is that homes are for banks.
What?
as in that's his thought was that is how banks make their money. And it was like,
I mean, he may have a point, but also I don't think anyone likes his point.
yeah, it was weird. It's like, well, if I don't buy a home, I'm always living on someone else's property. It's like, would the alternative be getting enough money that I could just have my own home built? Because like that's less reasonable financially. Like, do you think I should go out and learn how to build a house and do it myself? You can do that too. It'll take a long fucking time. And I've seen a guy do it. Ooh! You got blessed. My dad used to take me along to help out one of his buddies who was building his own house.
He wasn't building his own house if he was enlisting the help of children.
Well, I didn't really help much. I just fucked around out in the woods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's different then.
But, you know, he'd bring my dad, he'd invite my dad over to, you know, help him out with some stuff that would be a lot easier with fucking 2 people.
Yeah.
And just like seeing, I mean, that was the first time I'd ever even seen or heard of somebody doing something like that. Granted, I wasn't as cognizant of, well, fucking anything when I was young, because like to this day I still like feel like I feel like I think Nate was always very had a pretty he reached his level of mature intelligence a lot sooner than me, because you know he talks about remembering things pretty vividly and reacting in a pretty mature way when he was young, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, what do you mean? Like, ow. You were probably at a more appropriate age to respond in a reasonable way than I was. 9/11.
I didn't really respond at all. It was just a thing that happened on the news.
Yeah. That's what it was to me. You know, I was in school and somebody came into the classroom and they're like, you gotta turn on the fucking TV. And then we were watching the towers get hit in class.
No!
Oh.
And of course there's pain elementals. Of fucking course there's pain elementals.
Still pretty clean. Still pretty clean.
No, I have 16 health. That's not clean.
Well, it's not clean, but it's pretty clean. But you know, when I asked, whenever that would come up in conversation, you know, Nate would bring up one of his classmates, who I knew this kid, and his response to this shit on the news, he went, "Cool." You know, we're like fucking 10.
Yeah.
And but Nate was just like, I knew it was a horrible thing that was happening. And I was like, I kind of don't fucking believe you.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I don't. It's like, I don't. You were 9 or 10 years old. I don't know, man. But you know, I know that some people experience things in their life that causes them to kind of mature a bit quicker. Sometimes it's traumatic, sometimes it's pretty benign. It's nothing. But it caused them to, like, being given a bunch of responsibilities. Like kids who have to take care of their, oh my god. Kids who have to take care of their parents at a young age. They grow up fast. And it sucks. But, because, like, those kids should, I mean, you know, the whole trope of, like, kids should be able to be kids. But it's like, I think there's 2 sides to that. I think it's that's an incredibly valuable thing to experience. Or like it would be nice if kids could get the benefits of having those responsibilities at that age without having to sacrifice, you know, the nice parts of childhood. But you can't get the cake and eat the cake unless you bought it. Then, well, yeah, you get your cake and you eat it. Like, obviously. It's a stupid saying. Anyways,
It's not a stupid saying. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
yeah,
It means you cannot have the cake as a decoration and proof of your baking success, and also eat the cake, because if you eat it, then it's gone and you can't show it to people anymore.
well, then it's demonstrated. Then it's phrased dumb.
Well, yeah, it was written like hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, and that guy should have been smarter, because he didn't know about Instagram. You can have your cake and eat it too. You just take a picture.
Yeah, they didn't have photography back then.
But, you know, because, like, I'm sure there are plenty of kids who, they would look back on an experience like that, and they would, you know, they would say that it really, I mean, it put their life in perspective way quicker than it did for their fellow youths, and that ended up benefiting them. But then maybe they'll be depressed.
Yeah.
Because there was a thing that was psychologically missing, that social element. It's a trade.
You know, maybe I shouldn't kill them.
That's a thought. They could very much assist with the old with the storm of skulls that is about to rain. Ooh.
I have only rockets.
So it's fun. That imp is dead.
Yes.
Is the door open yet? Nope.
Sir. I am in trouble. Where can I go? Gentlemen, I need ammo. Yeah, I'll just kill myself, I guess. I don't know what to do here.
Maybe it's when the Mancubus are all dead.
This is the wrong map for that. It would have to... I'm pretty sure it has to be map 8 if you want to have a flag that checks to see if all the Mancubi have been killed.
Oh.
Which is a weird thing, but...
Well, yeah.
There is actually a thing in the script that says if the map is map number 8, there is a flag that will flip if all the Mancubi die.
I love that the imps just fucking appear from the shadows
It is pretty cool.
to play fucking rugby.
Alright.
There's a blue ball on the field. They're gonna go wrestle for it. What if you get the arch file out now and...
I probably just die. Oh god, I got the arch file out. Yeah, there isn't anything team fighting it, so...
Wow. You would think one of those imps would just be like... And he'd just be distracted forever because there's so many of them.
That'd be nice. Man, there's no ammo. There's just none. I've got to find some, though. Because I don't have enough... I don't have enough shots to deal with everything that's out there.
Yeah, one of the things that I liked about...
Oh, blessed armory.
One of the things that
Alright, I'm good now.
that I really like about Diablo games is that you can hit a key. Or even Diablo-type games, that top-down, or rather isometric. You just hold in a button and it just shows you what everything is on the ground.
Yeah.
I think something like that would be neat in Doom. Like, even if it's... like, because it's just a little assistant kind of extension tool. Because it would just show a little cursor, just like, this thing is here. Because I'm telling you, those bullet clips are so fucking small. And the game is not super generous about your ability to pick them up. You may be a wide man, but you're not a very wide man, you know?
I think I get what you're trying to say.
Because, like, I'll run by enemies' corpses. And it's like, I should pick up every ammo here, and I miss all of them. So that's why, when I'm playing... Oh, do we have to go get the ammo again?
No, I see.
That's why when I'm playing Doom 2 now, I am, like, specifically picking up every individual piece of ammo dropped. Because it's like, I don't know how to do this quickly. I just know how to do it specifically. I guess if you just line it up with where your gun is, but with the fast walking, moving the gun, I can't do it that fast. Told you he was playing rugby. He blocked you from the ball. It also wouldn't have been good to pick it up, so that was probably on purpose. You said Nate's coming over for Crimbus?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully... Yeah, the kvass should still have some carbonation.
If not, we'll just lie about whether it's carbonated or not.
We'll just tell them it's bread juice rather than bread soda.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
I'm telling you, I want one of our friends to drink it and just be like, that's the best thing I've ever had.
That would be quite fun.
It would be weird and interesting, because that stuff is just a strange beast.
It's not the worst thing I've ever drank.
Yeah.
But it's very not normal for
Yeah.
my palate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I watched one of those little Ask Reddit shorts, and there was... One of them was talking about what's the... people who have eaten... I don't know how they phrased it, but just like not normal, not mainstream meat. How was it? And one guy like destroys the entire thing and just starts listing off like every fucking other animal.
Wow.
Like he talks about all of them. Squirrel, rabbit, snake, raccoon, horse, sea cucumber, like just fucking everything.
Who the fuck sees a sea cucumber and is like, I want to put that in my mouth?
Fuck, sea cucumbers just look like a giant poop dispensary. They scare me. But the one that I thought was interesting, and actually there were two that were kind of interesting, kind of gross. He said raccoon meat is like really greasy and not that good. The one that I was like, I bet that wouldn't go over well. It would go over better than dog meat, but still don't think it would go over well. He said horse is delicious and should be legal in the U.S.
Oh.
I was like, I don't... Like, I believe you, man. I just don't... I don't know how well that would go. Like, they ain't cars no more, so... But, what was, I remember a joke a long time ago. It was talking about why cows are food. It's like, it was basically just natural selection. It's like, if you pick up a rock and you go to swing it at a horse, that horse is going to run away. But that cow, it's just going to stand there. So that's why we eat cow. It's probably other reasons, but I thought that was funny. It's like, if it's smart enough to run away, it's like, that's extra effort.
I think it's more trust than intelligence.
Yeah, probably. It was a very simplified kind of joke, but I enjoyed the humor of it.
All right, I did it.
Yeah, was that the rest of the enemies?
No. Oh, I've got 39 shells and 2... Don't you distract me again, Chris.
Is the button.
I know.
Oh, okay.
But the fucking lost soul leapt out at me. It was gonna suckle my pee-pee without consent.
I wonder when that button showed up.
Probably when I stepped on the red key thing.
I have always said, when it comes to alternative meats, if I ever find myself, because like, I'm not a stickler about stuff, you know, if it's the norm in the area that I'm within. It's like, if I'm in the United States, I would disavow this, and I would, you know, I'd say here, absolutely not. You should not do that here. But if I was in a country that served fucking dog,
Never.
I'd be curious.
There's been too many dogs in my life that I would think of if I was if a plate of dog meat was put in front of me, and it would just break my heart. I couldn't do it. Oh, fuck off!
That explains a lot about me when it comes to that stuff. As you know, in contrast, I've never had a pet in my life. Spectres.
Also known as meat shields.
Yeah. Whoa!
No!
That was,
He used me as a meat shield.
that was good though. Oh yeah, and a bunch of people said that snake meat was really, really, really good. Ryan, if you could have a garden and you knew exactly how to grow this say fruit or vegetable or tuber or whatever, what would you want to have a garden of?
Bustling fungus.
Okay, what if it was a real thing?
Then I'd be very healthy.
No. What is a real garden?
What is a real garden?
Oh my
Chris?
God, Ryan. What real garden that you know exactly how to get it to the point where it grows successfully, and it, you know, in the amount you want, and you maintain it, and it's convenient and not a pain in the ass. Like, what would you want to harvest?
That's a good question.
Because my dad, for a long time, he would have tomato plants in the backyard, and he still did when I visited. Still had the tomato plants going. He said, though, he did say that he's probably gonna stop just because it's getting to be like not worth it. Tomato is probably what I would go with myself, because just having fresh tomatoes around, like, you can do a lot with tomatoes.
Just the sound.
Yeah, just scratching them. How fast does that damage?
So it's 3 damage. So it's multiples of 3 damage. It can do anywhere from 3 to 24 damage, I think.
What?
Yeah, each hit.
They can do up to 24.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I just heard a zombie man grumble.
Is it pop? Yeah, I got no idea. These are some beautiful maneuvers.
Oh, well, thank you.
It always feels like this is just your ice skating routine. You've heard of Yuri on ice. Here's Ryan on fucking ice. Not that ice.
Oh, it appears he has slipped and has died
No.
immediately.
Ryan on ice has been iced.
He had 1 hit point. They told him, don't go out into the rink with one hit point, but he didn't listen. God, that was crunchy.
Sick fuck. I'm a sick fuck. I like a sick fuck. Oh, they were where the button was.
Good.
I really like how Greeks imagined hell. Because it wasn't just kind of sucks here. It's like, no, this is like psychologically and physically tormenting on you. Like I saw the arch file and I just thought about it would be pretty fucking hell if you were just like committed to a chamber with an arch vial and he just killed you and brought you back over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. Like, but my favorite ideas of hell are like the most benign stuff that make people go like, oh fuck no. Because they know if they had to put up with it like even a handful of times, it would be torture. but it's like not even painful. Like you have to talk, but every time you talked, you bit your tongue.
Oh. Yeah, that would be unpleasant.
Yeah, and it's just like, but for eternity. Oh. Ah. There's an ability in D&D that lets you do that to a person. You just
That sounds like torture.
you just make them bite their tongue. What it's supposed to do is fuck up incantations for spells. So it makes it harder for them to cast. What was, Oh no,
I mean, if you could do that, why not make a spell where they bite off their tongue?
That's probably there. There was also... I think what I'm thinking of is actually just a spell that causes minor inconveniences to people. Like, and it just like puts a minus on their rolls. It's like it feels like you have a rock in your shoe. Like, all right, this is fucking annoying, but I can't stop because I'm in a fight. You know, just stuff like that.
Good.
Yeah. There's a hair in your eye. God damn it. But yeah, I liked how the Greeks imagined hell, and I think Judaism also had some pretty juicy hell stories. But because you know, like today, the stories of hell, it's like really overblown, gory torture. It's like, yeah, that would fucking suck. But where's the art to?
Just gonna hit me with the double arch file like that.
It's like a
double arch filed up on a Thursday afternoon.
It's I was going through. I went through Sandman recently, and you know, their version of hell. It's like a man is fucking suspended on 4 hooks on all of his limbs because he was a horrible person and he's getting tortured and all that. And it's like his eyes are forced to be open or some shit. It's like, yeah. It's all gory and painful, and he's like that for eternity, and it sucks. But there's no creativity to that. Like, here's pain. You can get that being alive. Like, fuck you. That's not interesting for a story.
Alright, I just need good RNG with the shotgun. I can't kill him with a rocket launcher. Oh. Whoa. Why did you have to revive chain gunners?
Oh, wow. I was wondering what the fuck that was. Whoa. Praise up. I didn't even know where he was. I don't know how you knew that's where he was.
I didn't.
That was just the first place you checked?
Yeah.
Sometimes, Ryan.
I mean, you got to come out swinging anyways if you're at 23 health against chain gunners. So
it's just sometimes, Ryan. It's impossible to not be impressed. Ooh.
Alright, this looks cool, but also I'm probably going to die. Yeah, we'll save on 23 health. How many enemies are left? 3. Oh, it's probably Cyber Demon. It's probably at least one Cyber Demon.
No fucking way. You don't have enough ammo for that.
No, look at the size of this arena.
Is this the arena? I thought this was an old area. Oh. Alright. Yeah, you have enough. Yep. Oh, it's also like a shitter arena.
Yeah.
It's not bad, though. Is there ammo up there? No, probably not.
No.
Can we get Cyber Demons in Risk of Rain 2?
God.
And they're like, you know, as big as fucking Titans.
That would be terrifying.
That'd be kind of cool. We don't get like enemies with explosive projectiles really. Explosions in Risk of Rain 2 are weird. It's like the jellyfish, that's an explosion. Sticky bombs? It's kind of it.
Oh, you absolute cunt. You're going to put pain elementals behind me? Oh, my God.
But then you got shit like...
Ribex, you absolute fucking cheeser. Where are they? Oh, they're not even going to spawn. They're not even going to spawn right away.
Are they just really high up?
I don't know. That means I basically have to take down this Cyber Demon like right away.
Oh my God.
Almost had it.
That should be in the new Matrix movie.
Yeah, you gotta do a little dance with the Cyber Demons. Oh, fucked it up.
Oh. But yeah, the explosions in Risk of Rain 2, they don't really have a lot of impact. That's something that's always kind of disappointed me about that game. Things can have impact in that game for sure, but explosions just feel like soft.
I mean, sort of. I get what you're saying.
It's just like the visual effect of them. I don't know.
Why did you shoot left? This fight has been made so much harder by the constant threat of pain elementals behind me.
Yeah.
You keeps shooting left twice. I don't understand.
It's like the truffle shuffle. Wait, is it? No, that's the Goonies. What am I thinking about? The song where they go to the left, to the left, to the left.
That's so ridiculous. This is... Is there any health? I will take literally anything. I know there's none down there. It's not even worth looking.
There may be some.
There's not, though.
Yeah. There's probably little stim packs around.
Little stimmy stams.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. How many secrets?
I already got all the secrets. There's only 2. Yeah.
I thought I seen a thing, but it's just decoration.
Yeah, don't gotta worry about secrets no more. Only what's laid bare before me.
Though,
which is not fucking much anymore.
Yep, I remember that room. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I know that it's the valley of the shadow of death.
I killed him.
It's the valley of the shadow of death. Like, I knew it when I walked into it, so... Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
Ooh, ammo.
Yeah, don't really need that, though. Because if it's not plasma, it's not going to do much to the cyber demon while I'm being eaten by pain elementals.
That was still pretty good.
Well, that's more than... It's almost quadruple the amount of health that I had a moment ago. So
you know?
I'll let that be enough. I can work with this.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned Asmongold earlier.
Yeah.
I watched him on one of those... Those guys all do stuff together. I don't know what the fuck their little creator house is.
They don't have a creator.
I don't... Well, he's a guest of theirs. He shows up at the house.
Oh.
I've seen him in the videos where they hang out. But he was on one of those guys, one of his game shows.
He was almost dead.
It was called Schooled. And it's basically they answer questions from, like, early schooling and up. And whenever Asmongold had a math problem, you know, if it was like a basic bitch one, he did it in his head. But whenever it was a complicated one, and the host guy, he said, I need you guys to show your work. Asmongold never fucking showed his work.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Get away from me, you cursed beings.
That was beautiful.
You fucking wretches. The lost soul killed the cyber demon.
Really?
Yeah. He was fucking laid low.
But,
and that's all the enemies.
Yeah. But there was
Oh my god.
There was a point where he wanted Asmongold to show his work and he just fucking didn't. So then he basically talked through the entire math problem. And then the guy gave it to him. He's like, okay, all right. Because you went through that, like, exactly correctly, you know, telling it to me. Ooh. There. Oh, yeah. That was weird. Nothing's getting cut off, right?
No. But the screen is messed up.
I don't know why that happened. All right. Give me a moment. All right. There we go. A standby screen is nice to have. Oh.
Yeah. Pistol start, remember?
Yep. I was also just like, oh no, do we have to do this again? But then I remembered you just fucking type in your console commands. You're just like hacking into the interface and just actually just picking the level I want to go to. It's the ooze. It's always the ooze from the schmooze. Oh, you can start with 200 health. Well, close to. What the fuck? This start sucks. What is this level called?
Troglodyte. Well, at least it starts off with a rather easy infighting setup.
This is like a fucking... Well, I mean, if we're gonna stick with the theme, it's like fucking troglodyte. God damn it, I can't remember. Are they actually called troglodytes? Or is it... Or is there a consonant that they replaced?
Troglodyte.
That's it. Yeah, this is like a troglodyte den. Here's our naked Hell Knights dancing for all to see. I can't tell if they have pants on.
Yeah, they just got furry asses.
Ah, here's the manager's lounge. Whoa! Now the game's going back to reminding me of Kingsfield. This makes me think of the Earth Cave where we fought the Earth Dragons.
Oh, God.
Those things were weird. They look like big, goofy dinosaurs.
Hi! Ribex, you absolute son of a bitch.
Is it one guy who made all these levels, or...?
I don't think... I can't remember if he made all of them or not.
Okay. I wasn't sure because you keep saying that. Ribex?
Yeah. He revived the fucking Skelly boy. Ooh. Absolute son of a bitch. I'm punching him.
If we die, we die together,
right,
brother.
Alright, I got a little better idea of what to expect at least. Alright, so we come over here, get the armor. Liquefy the imp. As
Smell
God intended.
his juices, because he ain't gonna be smelling no more. If ain't nobody got a juice smeller at your funeral, you need new friends.
I'm just gonna assume that there's truth to what you just said. And otherwise not address what you're telling me.
No, I will never explain.
Yeah, become angered at one another.
Sorry, I was just seeing what was the hot biz on Twitter for a moment, and then something caught my attention, and it was interesting for, you know, the amount of time that something on Twitter can be interesting. I do still, I mean, I do like Twitter because it's full of people who I don't agree with. And for me, it's important that I know what they think.
Well, yeah, because you don't know if you disagree with them or not if you don't see what their trash opinions are.
Yeah. That's why it's
oh god, the pain elemental is fucking up in the air. No, you need to come down.
This is going interesting. Ooh. Ah. Yeah.
Your meated shield will not avail you. Time to go for the health.
Yeah. The other thing I go on Twitter for is the same reason I go on the internet anyways, is I want to see something either humorous or interesting. It's really the only reasons I'm on the internet. I guess sometimes I try to learn stuff, but if I need to learn something, I don't really see that as going on the internet, even though it technically is. It's just looking into a thing that I already have a grasp on. I just need to double check.
What has this switch done?
Was it?
Ow.
No, it wasn't.
It appeared to have not done anything.
Wow. Oh, goodness.
Excuse me, sir. I feel when you get the minimum damage roll on your fists 2 times in a row.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's another reason why I don't like... The fucking Berserk really does just encourage you to go buck wild.
It encourages you to conserve ammo.
Ugh. Yeah, but don't be an idiot. And that's the part where I'm just like... Is that a requirement? And that's one of the things... That's one of the things that I enjoyed quite a bit about Doom 2016. The glory kills were fun, and when you had Berserk, you could just kind of go on a rampage, and that was entertaining to do.
Yeah.
And then Doom Eternal ruined it. I don't know if it's because... I don't even remember what difficulty I played that game on, but the whole use your chainsaw to get ammo, that still pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because, like, you should just have enough ammo in the level. It's like, I'm a bad shot, but I'm not that bad of a shot. Where we legitimately were running around that level, and there was no ammo and no fuel for the chainsaw. That pissed me off. I hated that. What a stupid fucking idea.
Yeah, not a fan.
That's why Doom 2016 will be... That's my favorite of the new ones. Which I'm sure there's going to be another one. It's also... Yeah, I do think it's unfortunate that not a lot of people got into the multiplayer. Like, if it was fun, like, obviously, it probably would have done well, but, you know... I don't even know if they did a good job. I just know nobody fucking did it because there's already multiplayer FPSs out there that I guess were better. Or fucking Fortnite.
Oh, you absolute son of a bitch.
There was and I know not a lot of people played the multiplayer because of one of my rarest achievements. Yep, there it is. Create and publish a snap map. It's built into the game. You can make your own maps.
Oh, hello.
It's like that was an old Doom thing that they came up like they had already done that with old Dooms, right?
I mean, there's no such thing as snap map.
I figured it was a term from somewhere. I just can't remember.
Hello.
I feel like I heard... Wow! I feel like I heard the term snap map somewhere before then. I thought it was from you, but I believe I'm mistaken. But, was Doom map making... That, like, when did that start being a thing? And I imagine id Software never discouraged that, right?
Yeah, the map development kit that they made for the developers of the game, they published a modified version of that took out some of their like trade secrets.
Yep.
And they made it open source pretty much day one.
That's great. And in Doom 2016 they had
Look at this.
I know, I saw that.
They got a boat.
Yeah. Pillars that will drop and it will be
mysterious music.
Yeah. But no, it's just they had it built into the game so people can make their own maps. But one of the rarest fucking achievements in the game, let me see how many people actually created and shared a map. 1.3%.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. Because stuff like that is always a good idea. Like, maybe they could have done a better job with it. I don't know. It seemed pretty thorough when I tried it out. I just kind of fucked around for a little bit and dropped a bunch of enemies just to see what I could do. Could move the spawn points, create different game types, and the tiles. The tiles were actually not that interesting. But
I think the problem is that it wasn't a system where you could actually be all that creative.
yes, that was definitely a problem. I did not feel inspired, but I also figured I don't have the spark to create levels with that stuff in mind. I also wasn't looking to. I was just doing it for the achievement, and I figured I'd fuck around for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and at that, only 1.3% of people, of the 1.3% of people who played Doom 2016, a pretty fucking successful game. Some of those people did it for the achievement, and some people actually made maps. It's like, that's a small split. That's a tiny split. Like, I love stuff like that. I love it when developers put something out that allows players to get creative with your game. And I always like seeing that stuff. I mean, hell, Smash Brothers does it. You can make your own maps, and they're always cancer.
Or porn.
Yes. But I think it's a good thing to put in. I think that's great. Like,
yeah.
What was that fucking stupid Sony thing that was like, where it was like you can make your own games in it? It was like Dreams or something.
Yeah.
That shit was wild.
Yeah.
I fucking love that existed. I think it still does exist, but nobody fucking...
Yeah, nobody plays that shit.
No. It was nowhere near as good as Little Big Planet's level creating stuff. Like, that was peak.
Little Big Planet is very fun.
That was... I think that's up there as, like, peak user-generated content within a game. As far as, like... It's not a separate software, like the map development kit that you were talking about with was it Doom or Doom 2?
Doom.
Yeah, not like that, but like it's incorporated into the game to create your own level.
Ow.
And
I don't want to be here.
I think Little Big Planet was one of the absolute best jobs that any company has ever done with that stuff.
You guys know I didn't vote for you, right?
And Eddie said, what level is this?
This is map 14.
Troglodyte.
So not even halfway.
Yep.
I do like all the shotgun ammo they give me here.
Well, yeah, you never answered what kind of garden would you have, Ryan?
Do I actually have to maintain it, or is it like a thing where I just like it's just magically always working?
We'll say magically always working.
Does it attract insects?
No.
Wow. Okay.
It's just whatever you want it to be. I'm just curious what food item you would want. It could even be an herb.
I would pick avocados.
Really?
Yeah, because they sell for a lot.
Okay. I figured you'd put something that you'd want to cook with. But I guess,
because if it makes money, then I can cook with whatever I want.
Fair enough. Oh, there's the exit. What the fuck? There's the bouncers. Hell Knights went through the big change in Doom 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that change brought on by? Was there anything mentioned about that?
Yeah, so all the monsters in Doom 3 were redesigned because the new engine was very graphically demanding at the time, and they needed to make sure that the game. I never did figure out what this. Oh, it lifts the bar so I can drop down that hole.
Want to save, or are you not ready for that yet?
Yeah, it is. But it was very graphically demanding, so the number of monsters they could have on screen at a time was very low. And I'm talking low.
Right.
Like 5. So...
Okay.
So they needed to make sure that every monster was, a unique encounter on its own, rather than, Doom is really more like weaving together a symphony of monsters.
Yeah.
I thought I could scam the game.
A scam that's too easy isn't a scam. That's how you get scammed. But did it have anything to do with the fact that it was going to come out on consoles?
No.
Okay, it was just the engine.
I don't think there was originally any intention for it to be published to a console.
Really? And you've said before that the PC version is just it's better?
Yeah, well, they didn't have to cut anything.
There is a remastered version. It's a BFG version on Steam. I don't know if it's any good.
Yeah, I think I have it, actually. It runs reasonably smoothly, and it looks... I mean, Doom 3 still looks good today. It doesn't look great, but it looks good.
Yeah. When I tested it out on the Xbox, it was just a little clunky for me, having come from... I mean, even if you come from old Doom or new Doom, Doom 3 feels pretty slow.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What?
This is so cursed.
What makes it cursed?
So this texture always means elevator. If you speak Doom, this goes up and down.
Yep.
Look at all the things in this room that have that texture.
Oh, and they all... Oh my god.
So there's going to be all these, like, protected turrets of monsters.
That's a lot of Wendy's.
Yeah, there's a drive-through window every 2 feet.
It's like going down to the Golden Strip.
I like how it's just slowly degenerating into a language that mortals can't understand.
It's a term from back home. That was the plaza area where you had businesses on both sides of the street for a while. It was in Lock Haven. One of my favorite things to do, if I ever remember, is to just ask random people. Ooh.
Yeah, I saved because I wanted to see if there's
Sludge Explorer. Oh, we're back here. One of my favorite. Ooh. Oh,
I don't think I'm supposed to be.
Was that a Dark Souls tree secret?
I don't know, but I feel like that can be used as a exploit to beat this area.
Yeah, definitely. What? Wait, to your right. What was that texture there? Oh, that one on the right just looked weird because got red dots on it. Oh, you got to go SR60.
Got a SR50.
Oh. But yes, sorry. One of my favorite things to do if I ever remember to is I show people a word from, because there's a bunch of words in Pennsylvania. They're really fucking hard to pronounce. Oh. Do you want to reload your save?
That invulnerability. How do I get it? Okay, so that's a secret.
Let me see if I'll go ahead and pull it up.
Pull what up?
How do you say that word?
Susquehanna.
Yeah. How many people do you think can pronounce that correctly by looking at it?
I would think 100% of literate people can pronounce that.
I don't know, man.
Because it's Sus-que-Hannah. Like, you literally just pronounce the words.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. I'm going to grab the key and run over to the hole and see what happens. Hello?
Nothing happened.
Did I break the game?
No.
Hello? I grabbed your key. I stole your key.
I stole your fucking key. What are you going to do to me?
I want to live in the hole.
Ryan, did people where you grew up call it a creek or a crick?
Depends on who I talk to.
Yep. I always call it a crick.
It sounds like a
slur.
Yeah. Sounds like a word which should not be said.
You fucking crick.
I can't get out. I picked up those health packs and now I have too much flesh on my bones to escape.
Well, that is why you saved before you went sludge surfing.
Yeah, but I'm not reloading that save, so.
Okay. Well. Cool game. I don't know how you got it. You just like spun a little bit and
yeah,
launched.
Yeah, you gotta. Come on.
You did what Jason Derulo would say and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Trying to SR50 through it.
Oh, that's where you.
Yeah, it's very hard to. All right. Well, you know, we did start late.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
I will have to. I don't recognize this level at all, except for the music, and that's a bad sign. Because if I thought the music fit the level and I remembered it, that means the level is fucking evil. So, because that's usually the only time that I remember it, unless it's Back to Saturn X, because all of them are bops. So it's like, and also Back to Saturn X isn't as fucking hard.
I forgot about Back to Saturn X and kind of fused him in my head.
Oh, yeah. I might, on the last week, play Going Down, just because it's very fun.
Well, that will be next week.
Cool.
At least I think. Unless my brain squeeze. Yep.
Yeah, unless your brain's got a little less juice in it than it did before.
My brain's got the screen. But yeah, if I want to do the VR stuff for Sunday, I'm gonna have to hook it all up and get it updated and see if I can get it to work with a stream.
Yep.
And then I gotta move all this shit and
it's
not hit you in the face and use the lapel mic.
It's good fun.
It'll be the first time I've done VR stream, but I don't know.
Hopefully your computer doesn't implode.
It should be fine. That's probably something I should start looking into, is updating my fucking computer.
Yes. Your computer is ancient artifact.
I just don't know what to upgrade.
Everything.
Motherboard's fine.
How do you know?
Because I replaced it within the past 5 years, I think. No, not within the past 5 years, even more recent.
Nah.
Past 2 or 3.
It's broken.
No, it's bad. I mean, I asked you about how to.
It's more like a grandmother board at this point.
I asked you how to if I could just like swap my operating system or whatever, and you were like, yeah, there's a thing you could do to do that. I was like, cool. And then you were like, yeah, I don't know how to do that, but here's Windows 10. I was like, okay, so I gotta move everything off my hard drive and just reset up everything on the SSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably do that at some point. It's just effort and work. Maybe sometime next year when I have a boatload of vacation time.
Is Joe going to visit us this year?
Well, he already visited us this year.
All right, fucker. That's why I ate all your chocolate.
Yeah, Joe tries to visit once a year.
Hell yeah.
We're still a house of homies.
That's right.
Because when the house becomes you know, the you should visit my wife and I, then it's a whole different beast.
Yeah.
That's why it's not like I'm gonna go hang out with Zach and Carrie or with Jim and Jen. They're in the same city, so that kind of works out.
Yeah.
Sort of.
That's right. I gotta get in touch with Jimmy and tell him I got a present for him for Christmas.
Yeah.
And that he has to come over if he wants to have it.
Well, it's a little bit short notice, so you might want to do that soon. But
I didn't realize it was such an inconvenience.
he lives like a fucking hour away, doesn't he?
An hour. Wow.
It'd be a pain in the ass.
Maybe I'll fucking slash his tires while he's here. I don't think that's funny.
Well, I'm excited to get back to some other games, try out some new games, because when we get back into January, I don't know what the hell you're gonna play, because Killzone 2 is over, and the last stream we did for the second slot was just some Xbox games. We played Chicago and Forza.
Yeah.
We had the wheelbarrow cops.
Oh my god.
Swing around the corner. They're just like, was that a gun? But then you don't have a gun, so he just looks around. He's like, I guess they're just bodies. He leaves.
Yeah. Standing in the middle of 5 dead bodies, not suspicious. Walking down the street without having harmed anyone,
and
just
you have
happening
a pipe
to open carry a pipe.
Yeah. Stop! You violated the law.
I just left it in my car. I run a plumbing business.
He says, "Wait a minute! You're the guy who killed those 4 Freddie Mercurys back there in the alley." But I think the real treasure that night was whatever the game was that came after that. That was the King Kong game. There were just some good jokes.
Yeah.
The fucking gun moving. And the bug on the stick.
God.
Oh my god.
That game was very strange.
It's cool. I like it.
It is cool, but it's very weird. I did not anticipate to see such a creation.
Yeah, they took a movie and they wanted to make it into a game, and they decided, let's just not stick with the movie and just make kind of a competent game.
Yeah.
Where you huck sticks at stuff that didn't exist in the movie. It's like how much of that was in the movie? It was like 5 minutes. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's like
it was definitely made out of like the Medal of Honor, or it seemed like Medal of Honor.
Yep.
The way the mechanics and everything was, I think it was made on that engine.
Yep.
And then like It's just a very cinematic. I don't know whether or not I like it. I guess I would have to play it to know, like, how interactive it feels. But it was very strange.
Yeah, and if you wanted to check your ammo, you had to hit a button and he would say it. There was no HUD.
I think part of the problem was like the guy trying to like put it all on camera and shit.
Jack Black.
It was so weird.
I know.
It was like, we are fighting for our fucking lives here. We're being eaten alive by like fucking wild animals and shit. He's just like filming it. It's like, what the fuck?
He does that in the movie too. It's great. That's all in the movie.
Just
and it's played by Jack Black, so it's fun.
I gotta watch the King Kong movie, I guess.
It's pretty good. I was gonna watch the Mars Attacks fan dub. I don't think I'm gonna like it, so I'm not gonna do that. What the hell was it? Oh yeah, let's put up the Christmas tree. Anyways, bye.